So today, I want to talk about Annihilape. Now, Annihilape is a Pokemon that was really good at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet. So like Regulation A, Regulation B, it was okay in Reg C, and it started to fall off um, when there became better fighting types. So just like looking at the fighting types that we have access to right now, we have Koraidon, Zamazenta, um, Urshifu, Zapdos, like Iron Hands. There's so many better fighting types, and the only thing that Annihilape really did differently is that it had Defiant. But now there is a better Defiant fighting type in Galarian Zapdos. So why is Annihilate back then if it sucks? Is it due to its ghost typing? Is it something new? Like, okay. One thing, before, like when Annihilate was good back in Regulation A, B, C, there were two sets, and one of them was really dominant. So the first one, you'd run like Citrus Berry, Drain Punch, Rage Fist, Bulk Up, and Protect. And you usually run like Fire, Water, Grass as your Terra. Any of them were fine. Let's go Fire for now. And you could also run an item like Safety Goggles or Leftovers. Basically, the idea with this is that you'd pair it with something like Kamungus. And Annihilate is actually fairly bulky. You can look here, it's base 110 HP, 80 defense, 90 special defense. Like, that's not bad. Um, and especially when it's paired with something like Amoonguss. Yeah, you can just like, you can heal yourself over and over and over. And the more you get hit, the more you boost Rage Fist. So you're having like a +3 attack Annihilate, which, I mean, its attack stats like not bad. And you'd Rage Fist and just instant kill everything. So that was the most common set. But there was another set that was really popular at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, like in Reg A, like beginning Reg A. And it was something like this. Now, I don't really know, it's like a U-turn. I don't really know what they would run. Like this is like decent. Maybe you'd run like close combat. Um Basically the point of this is that Annihilate isn't slow. Like if we give it like max speed, well, let's do this max speed, it hits 156. With Choice Scarf, that's like roughly 200. Yeah, 234. Like that's faster than Calyrex Shadow. So you're fast, pretty much. You're very fast, and um, Annihilape's HP is actually like kind of good. Like let's just sort by HP here. What kind of Pokemon that are like in the format have higher HP than Annihilape? So we have Stellar Trapagos, Tinglu, Iron Hands, Dozo, Lunala, Solgaleo, Lapras, the Curums, Raging Bolt, uh, Cresselia, Frigraph, and so I mean Screamtail, Amoonguss, Ursaluna, Gastrodon. And a lot of those Pokemon aren't like that. That sounds like a lot, but when you take into consideration what you're actually going to be hitting and what you're going to need to hit, it's actually pretty good. So scrolling down, some Pokemon that are instant kills Rayquaza, Gouging Fire, Roaring Moon, Dialga, Groudon, Kyogre, Koraidon, Miraidon, Reshiram, Zekrom. Like it OHKOs a lot of things. It's killing like pretty much everything else. Everything that's not like your really bulky like setup or trick room mons, it's gonna be killing in one hit. Now, that's huge. Like that is absolutely huge. Being able to just remove something from the field, and it's just good. And like you don't have to. Like let's say you read a Chenpao switch in, and a lot of Chenpao run Focus Sash. So if you read it to switch in, you can just click U-turn. There goes its Sash, and you're out. You didn't lose any HP. Um, but a lot of them are being run in that Electabuzz team. Let's see if I can remember it. It's like I think it's this. I think I don't. What's the last? Um, Ursaluna, that's right. So this is a popular team. I think it got top 16 NAIC. Um, it's a real team. Like it looks kind of like Trick Room gimmicky. Like, you got Electabuzz, you got Smeargle. It's kind of like weird, and Annihilape, but it's actually not bad. And basically the idea with this is you could lead something like Frigraph or Calyrex, Annihilape, and you can Final Gambit and just kill the thing that would threaten your Trick Room setter, and then you can just bring in Ursaluna for free. So you can have like Farigiraf Ursaluna under turn 1 Trick Room, or you can have like Calyrex Farigiraf under turn 1 Trick Room, and they're already a Pokemon down. And that's big because that means they can't double switch out into double resistances. So a lot of like the common strategy is to either use Wide Guard or double switch into two Pokemon that resist Glacial Lance. And they can't do that because now they're down a Pokemon, so they can only switch one slot. So if you kind of trap them in with two Pokemon that aren't like super great into Calyrex, you can just take a free KO, and you still have 4 turns left to Trick Room. So that's big. Um, and yeah, I mean like it's killing things like Incineroar, it's killing things like Rillaboom, it's killing things like I don't know what, or it kills Farigiraf, doesn't it? No, it does not kill Farigiraf. Okay. Hold on, let me scroll. What's it killing that's like fairly impactful? I mean, obviously it's Okoing and outspeeding Miraidon, which is kind of huge. Um, Urshifu. It Okos Urshifu. It Okos Grimmsnarl. Yeah, Incineroar. Zacian and Zamazenta is kind of crazy. Um, Terapagos, like as we scroll down, the HPs get like less and less, but basically it's significant. Like it's killing a lot of things, and that's just kind of a great thing to have, to just be able to delete something. So why is it back? Like obviously it was good in Reg A, but why is it back now? Well, obviously that Electabuzz team kind of brought it into light. But the thing is, it's not a bad Pokemon. Like, we can look at its base stat total is... Does it say here? I don't think it says here. I don't feel like doing the math. Let's just check this out. Yeah, its base stat total is 535. So let's, like, that's not bad. Let's see what is it around, base stat total-wise. Duraludon, Snorlax, Hydrapple, Gyarados. It's not too far off of Urshifu. It's not too far off of Kingambit. Like, and the Ogerpons. Like, its stats are, like, respectable, especially with good speed. And what you could also do, I don't know, if you want to like burn down the kitchen a little bit, again, you can Thunderclap yourself into Scarf Rage Fist and then kill Cali Shadow. I would think that kills unless they Terra, but this doesn't sound like terrible. Don't do that, actually, it's a bad idea. But basically, it's back just because of the ability just to kill something. And it's most of the time you're going to be picking up the one-hit knockout. And even if you're hitting like a Stellar Form Trapagos, it's still like you're still doing a lot of damage. Like it's still like 75% of HP that's just gone. And you also have the option just to not click it, which I think is very nice as well. Next time you're building a Cali Ice team and you want to have like Annihilape that is very flexible, like its move pool is pretty good too, I think. I think it's Endeavor. So you can run Final Gambit Endeavor. So if you don't want to click, like if you don't want to click close combat, you can like Terra and eat an Astral Barrage and Endeavor like its partner. Like I don't know, that's pretty funny. But anyways, its move pool is pretty deep. It does a lot of things. I just think it's a really cool pick right now. It's like a real Pokemon that not a lot of people are using. So I mean, I think it's solid. It's a very real pick. Yeah, and that's kind of why it's good. I just saw it yesterday and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder, so I kind of looked into it a little bit, and yeah, it's good. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.